This is just a quick video on one of my favorite little pocket guns, and that's the Sig Sauer P238 Nitron edition. And it's a great little gun. They call it the Nitron, I guess, because it's all black. There's a million variations of this gun. They have some with beautiful bluing on it, almost looks like flames. They have other ones with rosewood grips, but I like this one because it was all black. And even though right now I'm carrying in a DeSantis holster, a lot of times I keep it in an all black holster like this, and it's a very concealable gun. And what's great about this gun is it is an all steel construction. There's a little bit of aluminum used on the back beaver tail, but besides the grips, it is all steel. And so it's got a nice little weight to it. It's just under a pound. And when you're shooting any kind of 380, even like a real hot load, you don't feel it at all. It's a very comfortable gun to shoot. It is basically a mini 1911. The only thing that's missing would be a grip safety on it. There is none on it, but it has the same lock feature. So you can carry it cocked and locked as it is right now. It is fully loaded. You can see there's one in the chamber, and it has a single action on it. So before we go any further, I'm going to unload this, and I just want to show you, this one has a 7-round magazine in it. You can get either a 6-round magazine or a 7-round magazine. I like the 7-round. It just, my pinky fits on it, and it's a lot more comfortable to shoot. I don't feel that it gives up any, it doesn't take up any extra room. It doesn't print any bit more because it's such a small gun. So the flush is fine. I carry it as a backup in a little holster like this. I'll keep the flush mount in case I need it. But as it is right now, you have 7 plus 1, so you have 8 rounds of 380. And being as I always carry 2 guns at minimum every time I go out, I never feel undergunned with this gun. 8 rounds of 380, modern 380. It's very powerful. And it's just a great gun. So what we're going to do is we're going to clear it right now. And one of the nice features on this gun, if you like, is that you can keep it in the locked position while you clear it. A lot of guns you have to take the safety off, but here you can clear it while the safety is still on. So as you see, and then you could lock it back just like you would any other gun. So that's with the 6-round magazine, and then what you do is, that was the 7-round magazine, I'm sorry. This is the 7 right here. So as you can see, it's a lot more flush, and it's very easy to carry. With the 7, you can't get your fingers on. I have medium-sized hands, so someone with really large hands, I don't know if this would be the best gun for you, but I've had some friends shoot this gun, and everyone I know shoots this gun well. It's got some great sights on it, if you can see. They're just 3-dot sights, but they're really easy to acquire a target very quickly on it. And, it drops out nice, the magazine, when you do it. It's got a stainless steel guide rod, and it takes down just much like the same as a regular 1911. Right now, when the daylight savings times, it gets dark where I live in the Northeast, about 5 o'clock. So what I like to do is I like to put the laser on this gun. And the thing is, when you do that, though, you have to switch holsters. So, this is a holster that is for the gun without the laser. That's a DeSantis. This is a holster that Sig Sauer gave with the gun. So if you spend $700, you get this $2 holster free. It's an outside the waistband. I've tried using it. The problem is this clip on it. In my opinion, it's very flimsy, and when I practice drawing on it, a lot of times the gun has come out with the holster still attached. So that would be a bad situation because you cannot pull the trigger. So I guess if you wear a skinnier, cheaper kind of belt, maybe that would lock on that little clip right there. But I wear, pretty decent quality gun belts, and they seem to be a little too thick for this. So I think Sig, they messed up on that. As you can see, it's pretty tight though. But, there's a million holsters out there for this gun. This is, like I said, this is like an all-black holster. Fits great. But the problem is when you put the laser on, none of those holsters work. So this is a pocket holster, but as you see, there's a little bit of wiggle room in there. So that will be fine as soon as I put the laser on. And this is another leather holster that I got from the holster store, but it doesn't work without the laser on it. And then for those that like to carry this gun in a cocked and locked position, this is yet another holster that I got, which has this, you know, the little safety, so you can lock it and the hammer is totally protected. So if you're worried about a negligent discharge, it would be hard to do because you have your safety and you have the holster with the hammer block on it. So what I'm going to do right now is we're going to put this little laser on, and really there's just a couple little screws over here, and I'll just show you what it looks like. I'm going to just unscrew these screws, and it basically separates just like that, and you see the battery is in there. And then what we do is, if you could see that, you just flip this over the trigger guard, and then you put this other piece on the other side of it, and that should be nice and tight. And then you just take your little Allen wrench and you tighten it up. And you know, like I said, what's nice about it is it's good to have a built-in laser on a gun, because if you don't always have a light on you, and I just did a video whether it's good to have a weapon-mounted light or carry a flashlight. You know, depending on your situation, you might not always have a light, and you know, and if you have to draw really quickly, if any of you guys have shot with the laser, it does make shooting really easier. If you're shooting from a position where you can't put the gun, let's say, directly in front of you because someone's returning fire, you know, a laser is really good. And there you go, you can see that laser right there, and you know, it's on. So it's just a simple button on the side, and you know, it just turns it on and off. And now it changes the whole, really the whole position of the gun. So now if you have a holster with you know, that sits the laser, as you saw before, it slipped right through, but now it fits in there really nice. This is one of my favorite holsters it's from the holster store. I don't get a commission for the holster store, by the way, because I mention them a lot. I just like their holsters. This is another inside the waistband holster for it. You just stick it in your pants just like that, or right in your pocket. So that's also another one. The thing is, this has a very positive grip safety on it. So, you know, the chance of a negligent discharge is kind of rare. It has a 7-pound trigger on it. So, if you could see this, it's not that light. So, you know, it's not one of those triggers that, you know, 3 pound, 4 pound. It's got to, you know, you got to give it a good shot for that to go off. So if you have it and it's cocked and locked, it's not going to go off. And I feel personally very safe just carrying the gun in a cocked and locked position. Like I said, I got this with the retention strap on it to block the hammer, but it's a little bit puffy. It's almost bigger than the gun itself, so I don't really use that. But anyway, that's just a quick look. Like I said, you could have the 7-round mag, so you could carry 7+1, or the 6-round mag where you get 6+1. And it's a lot of firepower. I always carry 2 guns on me at all times when I go out, and I never feel undergunned when I have the little Sig 238 on me. It's a great little gun. And the thing is about the Sig, it's pretty much a copy of the Colt Mustang Pocket Light. This is one of the original ones. This was made in the early 80s. It's almost the identical gun. I think Sig made a few more refinements of it. This is a lot lighter. This is all alloy, the frame. I'm not going to do a review on it, but it's almost the same gun. It feels like the same gun. So it's basically a mini 1911, like I said. So, but now with this, you know, with the laser on it, for winter carry, I feel it's a great gun. And that's it. So it's a single action gun. I highly recommend it with the 380 caliber bullets that they're making now. They're very powerful. They're almost as powerful as 9mm were 10 years ago. So I don't think that anyone is going to be undergunned if you're carrying the Sig 238. So that's just a quick review on this gun. I hope you like it. If you did, please like and subscribe. All right, have a great day.